I love coincidences. Do you ever notice that? Sometimes things just happen, and I know in an infinite universe with probabilities, it is probable, not likely, that dramatic coincidences will happen from time to time. Carl Jung and Wolfgang Pauli, two Nobel Prize winners, got together and tried to explain this phenomenon with a term called synchronicity, where they call them meaningful coincidences, that it seems to be built into the fabric of the universe. Now, whether or not that is true, and I have my own beliefs on that, because when you experience enough of these, you start to think, whoa, there must be something going on. Anyway, back to the situation at hand. And this drum roll, please. What is this? And what is XQ? Well, the Super School Project, XQ, is funded by Lauren Jobs. This is Steve Jobs' widow, who is sitting on, a pile of $1 billion bills. And what do you do with all that money? So one of the things she's done is to fund this Super School Project, challenging schools across the nation to rethink what they're doing. You've seen that hashtag on my Twitter feed, Rethink High School. That's straight from the XQ project, this super school. So they had a competition, and at the end of the competition, they picked 10 schools in the United States and gave each of them $10 million to implement their plan. Now, I talked to Mrs. Caston last year, and you guys know, you read Reimagine. That's my plan about trying to implement some of that here. And of course, that flew like a lead brick, and I guess it's lead balloon is the proper idiom. But I told you other people are paying attention. So meet the schools. Who are they? Hey, notice this one. Vista High School. Vista, is that our Vista north of us? Yeah. These are folks up in Vista. They got $10 million. How cool is that? So what, you might be asking, does that have to do with the Mac Lab? What it has to do with is a teacher from Vista High School who's part of that project contacted me after school saying, hey, telling me the news, which is fantastic. I'm so happy for them, and asking if they could come down, see the Mac Lab in action, and pick our brains, trying to figure out how to best serve students. Now, we're not the only school. They're going to see other schools. I'm certain of that. But it's kind of cool that they want to come down and see what we're doing. I told you, what you're doing is important. This is one of the reasons why it's important. All right, today, Hunters and Healers continues. Please, please, please get everybody up to snuff. We're almost at the end of this week. And I have 3 new Illustrator videos for you on the pod page, 3 new quests, and very useful stuff. Things that you can use, especially if commercial clade tickled your fancy and you think that might be cool. But this is all about customizing Illustrator to work for you. So they'll be the bottom 3 quests, and I will continue to add to that. I have so many videos yet to make. I want you guys to be pros, to learn how to work like this. And this, by the way, these are beginning projects. This is a freshman this was his first Illustrator project. I used to take kids through the self-portrait as the first project we did in the classroom. How would you like to do that? All right, we'll return to this, but it takes skills. I need you guys to focus on learning and making these skills your own.